Hello everybody, hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games, looking very much forward to hopping into this next episode of Teardown. Gonna, as always, pick up exactly where we left off on yesterday's episode here. If you weren't able to catch it, not a problem. You didn't really miss too much. We did just complete the side mission Tool Up, and I think we unlocked bombs from there as well as another tool here, but if you're just picking this series up, truly appreciate the eyes here, but again, it's pretty easy to just kind of pick up and watch us play through here, or you can definitely check back through the channel to see kind of really how far we've come since the beginning of this game. So you can see here, this looks like it's probably just more informational than anything. Last year's parade, okay. Jillian Johnson. So I don't believe we've done any work for this person yet. We have missing artwork. Good evening. I'm a claims adjuster for insurance group investigating an art incident that happened to Gordon Wu. We remember because we stole his art. He's very keen to not involve the police. Gordon's account has caused us some financial strain. Okay. What do we got to do? According to our intelligence, the paintings are hidden at the marina, so we are going back to the marina again. The mission now is called Art Return, so let's see what we can do here. Again, we know we're going back to the marina. As you can see here, we have spent a lot of time at the marina. We have a perfect score so far across all of the missions that we've done. You can see here, this one's going to be interesting because it looks like it is only 4 objectives, which is kind of nice. But likely all of them are required, which is fine because if you've seen any of our episodes to date, we are going through and trying to knock out all of the objectives for each of these missions in kind of a single episode here. So Lee has hidden 4 paintings at the marina. Help the insurance company retrieve them. Avoid setting off the fire alarm. With that, maybe they aren't hooked up to security boxes. Let's see. They aren't. It's just strictly fire alarms, so this shouldn't be too bad. We just have to watch the fires. So I would imagine if that's the only parameter in this one, it's likely going to be... Whoa, that's cool. You can see the weather here. Lightning caused that tree to explode. So we might have to do this... We might have to kind of do this before lightning strikes and blows up like these propane tanks and stuff. That might be something here. That'll be definitely something interesting to kind of watch how that unfolds, because this is the first time that we've actually had like dynamic weather in this, I want to say, so that's very cool. Gonna have to make sure that we are saving as we go just in case. Not sure if the lightning patterns are random or no. Okay, so we see we have 3 on this side and only 1 over here, so I should have paid attention to that. Usually we scope out the map a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch. We know we have the fire extinguisher. We don't want fires getting too big here because, again, props to everybody that we've been conversing with through our comment section. We know how the fire alarm works now. We have to make sure that the fires don't get too big and fill a fire meter, and then that'll trip our security alarm thing. Gonna give us a 60-second timer essentially to get out of here. It looks like with this one it's actually pretty much just gonna be a speed run because they're not hooked up to... Okay, so here's our fire alert now. I see. That's very cool. Okay. So I want to restart this already. Now that we have a little bit more of an idea of what we're actually doing, I think any vehicle that we can take around here to save some time is going to be helpful. Where's our closest vehicle? We've got a van here. We've got a van with a trailer here. So we'll go get our furthest one, furthest painting here, and just rip this through. So this is just essentially, we have to do it as quickly as we can, as always usually, but there isn't really too much setup involved because they're only hooked up. It's only kind of dependent on the fire alarm. We have to do this before the fires get too big. You can see with the water, the rain, it's kind of making it a little harder to drive. You can see, so we've ripped through this pretty quickly already, but it must just be dependent on where you are in the map. to really trigger all of these lightning bolts, because I don't think we did not have this triggered already the last time. Oh, the painting's up here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have... Ooh. Okay. 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 So I guess we probably can maybe plan this a little bit. Maybe. Because it looks like the closer we got to that building, that's when the fires really started popping. Like, if we weren't to leave right now, if we didn't walk forward, I don't think this tree would zap until we got close to it. Oh, our extinguisher, okay, that's nice to know too, actually. So our extinguisher, we can just use unlimited. We haven't really had to use the extinguisher too much, so I actually just assumed it was kind of like ammo in the shotgun, in that it would be consumable, but apparently it's not. So that's good. Let's see if we can pick up our furthest two back here first. Dealing with. Okay, that's a pain. Gotta get this out first. Okay. Okay. Where are the other fires burning? Oh, this whole house is burning. Ah. Okay, we're gonna have to just quick save once we get to like an objective area, I think. And even still, it probably does make the most sense to just go to this farthest one. We'll keep that contained and then hit all the other ones in that area. But we'll just have to be making sure, I guess, that we're putting fires out before they get a chance to spread. So extinguisher is gonna be super important, obviously. Again, as much as this matters, as quickly as we can do this, I think it's going to be more important to make sure that we're putting the fires out in time. So it's a pretty good training map because, again, like fire alarms is not really something that we've had to mess with before. But you can see if it's going to automatically trigger, it's not even us being careful in these missions. It's just, it's going to automatically trigger and force us to make some actions here. So just gonna look for some valuables before we get close to here. Again, it's really kind of understanding and knowing, it looks like, the pattern of these lightning strikes. So we know here, I'm gonna just quick save. So the lightning there, put this fire out while we can. We know the further we get into this, it's gonna just keep popping off. So we know it's gonna take the stairs out. I don't know what's on fire right now. Let's see, that's not again. Okay, so it lit that whole office on fire. Okay. Where's my shotgun? Very cool, very cool, very cool. Try and put this large fire out and maintain our fire alert. Yeah, you can see that's quite a fire. Save the fire department some work here. This is no fault of our own. This is just the lightning storm that we're dealing with here. But again, we're gonna just have to be cautious that we're putting out all these fires. I can still hear fire burning. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to mitigate all of this damage at this point. This is really what's gonna take the longest, is just making sure that we're getting all of these fires contained. But that's a really cool part of this campaign, because like we've not really had to do anything with this so far. I'm gonna just quick save because we have been able to mitigate all those fires. Should be able to just sledge this on out here. Now that we have that uncovered, we're able to get our first one. So that's actually, it's not too bad. Again, you just have to be very conscious of where these fires are starting and understand the pattern of the lightning. You can see that it didn't really take all that long for that office to get engulfed. There's a pretty crazy fire going on already, and the fire bar fills up pretty quickly. So again, you can see as long as that fire bar, that fire alarm bar doesn't fill, we're not really running a risk of running out of time in this, which is really cool. So we'll just keep quick saving. Once we kind of get to the other side of the map here, we'll go ahead and just quick save again. Save us all of this walk and run time. Go through this gate here. Yeah. Probably quicker to run. I'm gonna just quick save, because again, with all these lightning bolts, you never know what's gonna catch on fire when. I think I'm gonna just run still. I'm gonna lift this bridge just so we can take that speedboat. We'll end on this top one here, I think. And we'll just take that speedboat across. So let's hop over here and see what we've got over here. It looks like things really only get crazy from a fire perspective once you get close to the objective, because that's where you're going to have fires that you need to put out. Again, you need to put these fires out because it's going to catch all the other wood, grass, whatever on fire pretty quickly. So you just have to understand, I guess, the materials that it's actually igniting too. I wouldn't be too worried if it was like metal on metal, but obviously wood on wood is going to burn pretty quick. Any of this grass is going to burn pretty quick. That got annihilated, but okay, so that's going to catch the floor on fire. That's super cool though. See that this house is going down. So we were able to mitigate that lightning strike, I think. I still hear a fire burning, I just don't know where. I'm not even giving this a chance to start up. There we go. Just drowned that. Gotta figure out how we get upstairs though. Okay. There we go. And where is this? Thing's a tinderbox. Everything's made out of wood right now, which is kind of nice because we can just sledgehammer through everything. Again, I don't know where this other fire is. I hear it. We still have a fire alert. But I want to put this out just before it grows too big. I just don't understand. Oh, okay. Okay. There's a third level. I don't know if we can reach this. But we gotta, you can see it's just taking apart the whole top here. Let me get up there. Definitely gotta figure out a way to put that out though, because if that's just gonna continue to accumulate, we might be in for some trouble here. Okay, here we go. There we go, that's sweet. Some good fire damage up here. I don't know if we can even actually get up there. You see just burning the roof. Okay, so they actually let us shoot this fire extinguisher. Maybe I was just guessing. Maybe that didn't actually reach. I wonder if we can shoot that down. I wonder if that would help. I don't know if that's putting the fire out or if that's just moving it along the roof. Okay. I'm making things worse. But at least it's bringing it to a level where we can address this fire here, so I'm going to try and do the same thing. Very cool fire animations though. You see, we're able to kind of take out some of this fire damage here. We weren't able to reach that with the extinguisher, so kind of nice to be able to get it into a spot where we can reach it at least. See if we can hop back up here. Again, realistically at this point, like I might have been able to finish this mission without getting all these fires, but I don't want to get too far in, or I don't want to save when there's an active fire burning, because we might need that additional time. So you can see we've trampled all these fires here, so that's awesome. Let's quick save. Take care of this next objective. We already know we're on a dock here, so that's just going to ignite this whole thing. The most annoying part about this is just the damage that it's causing and making it very hard to get around. Pretty good here. I guess finding the fire is pretty annoying too. But at the same time, it's cool. Makes for really cool effects. You can see, look at this. There's a lot of damage in here. Get up there before everything burns, but I can't, like, stand on anything, though. Okay. Yeah, the lightning did a lot of damage to all this, let alone starting all the fires, which made it very hard and very slow to get around. But that, I guess, is the puzzle in itself with this whole thing. Again, makes for very cool visuals, though. I really like that. As annoying as it is to try and kind of navigate all of this, it really does present just a different set of issues now than we've been used to. So it's actually really cool. But it's definitely finicky with all these little things that you don't know whether or not you'd be able to jump up and climb or not. But let me just quick save here. We'll go to this last one up in the corner. And then we should be able to just use the boat across. I'm going to take this vehicle just to help us a little bit. Again, we know that the pavement stuff's pretty wet. Definitely slick. I'm going to just quick save because we know that this house is going to get insane now. We got to get right up in the top corner. Lightning burned a hole. Ooh, that's a fast fire. I keep wheeling the wrong way. Here's my extinguisher. I gotta get better with the hotkeys here for sure. You can hear this rip-roaring fire. Now we know there's a big hole in the roof that's burning too. We'll probably have to do what we did the last time. You can see this whole thing is just a tinderbox. It's all just wood. I hear fire still. Probably up in the attic here, I would imagine. Yeah. Let's see if we can pull this down. Okay. So we should be all good there. Now that those fires are put out, I'm going to just quick save here. This clever genius. Okay, the art behind the couch. Be able to pick that up nice and quickly. Okay. And again, we're gonna just use this speedboat. We've raised the bridge, so we're gonna just use this speedboat now to zip through here. Don't remember exactly where our escape vehicle is. Obviously, this mission's a little different than the last couple that we've done. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode here because I think I'm trying to really, with this series, keep one mission to one episode at this point because you never really know just how long the next one is going to be, and I don't want to extend these to 3 hours, but just like that, very cool mission. Honestly, it's the first time that we've really gotten a chance to experiment with the fire alarms and really kind of figure it out what it actually is that we're doing with missions like this. It's the first one that we've actually had entirely dependent on a fire alarm and actually using the fire extinguisher and the fire mechanics. So that was actually very, very cool, very different. Very excited to see how that's going to change our gameplay moving forward here. You can see that we completed the mission in a little under 11.5 minutes here, 11 minutes, 20 seconds. Probably could have been done a lot quicker. Probably didn't need to spend as much time putting the fires out as we did. But again, I'm really just trying to get kind of comfortable with all of the different things that this game asks of you and when, as well as kind of using these different tools here. We really do need to get some cash, though, because we're going to need to start upgrading these tools. We've got a lot of tools, but have not spent a whole lot of time getting valuables here. You can see we're fully upgraded until about the shotgun here. We've spent a good amount of money on planks, but there's a considerable amount still missing for the number of planks that we're able to have, and then we have not put any upgrades into these other tools here. So definitely going to need to start finding some valuables, that's for sure, because we need to upgrade these tools to make it easier for us going forward. But you can see we're maintaining a perfect score of 47. Wrecker is our title. So we've gotten all 47 objectives across, I don't even know how many missions we've done at this point, but we have a perfect score here, which is awesome to be able to maintain. Gonna call this the end of this episode, guys. A short one in comparison to the last couple that we've put out, but truly appreciate you taking a couple minutes out of your day to check this one out and hanging out with us. If you like this video, if you learned anything at all, because we definitely did, give this video a like, drop any comments and questions that you might have in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel, where we're gonna, as always, have a lot of gaming content up there already for you to check out, but as well have daily content dropping. Have a great day, everybody. We'll catch you in the next episode.